Hi, I'm Shannon Dietz. I'm the author of Exposed, Inexcusable Me, Irreplaceable Him. And I am the founder of a new ministry called Hopeful Hearts Ministry. But most importantly, I am doing the new segment on CatholicRevolver.com called Just Show Up. In Just Show Up, we will discuss different ways in which God has shown up in our lives. I have started this blog about 3 years ago called Just Show Up, and I was trying to recognize the very little ways in which God shows up in our lives in the very mundane. You see, I am an abuse survivor, and I have lived a life what I call living as a victim, feeling as if nothing good was ever really going to happen to me. I kept having one thing after another go wrong. You know, I'm a rape survivor. I ended up having rheumatoid arthritis when I was a very young age, and just many other different tragedies that just kept me in this perpetual understanding that, you know, there is nothing good for me. But what I wasn't recognizing was that God was standing right there with me saying, no, this is not about, you are not defined by the disease of rheumatoid arthritis. You are not defined by what these people have done to you that have caused such suffering in your life. You are not defined by the loss that you have gone through and that you embrace. And I understand that. And so as I came into my life and understanding that God had so much more for me than feeling sorry for myself or to feel unworthy or at a loss, and I started recognizing that He had so much more for me, I wanted to survive. I wanted to live as a survivor in this world and to go forward with the purpose that He had for me. In recognizing that purpose, I became to realize that every day offered a new hope. Every day offered a gift from God. How was it that God was showing up in my life that day? As I started to chronicle the ways in which God was showing up, through having a friend come talk to me when I really was praying, please Lord, give me someone to talk to, or even a stranger offering me a suggestion when I had just been praying to God, please Lord, just help me to discern this particular moment and give me a word, give me a moment. And then someone out of the blue would come up and tell me that they had a message for me, or that, you know, that they asked a question that completely validated exactly what I was asking God about. Or even just receiving an email or reading something in the paper or seeing a sign. I know that many people think, that's just coincidence. But I don't believe in coincidence. I don't believe in coincidence. No, a friend of mine and we call this a GodWing. This is God saying, I am in your everyday life. But do you know what's most important? Is recognizing the ways in which He is calling me and He is calling you to show up for Him. Because if we're all going to look in our everyday life and how He is reaching out to us, we have to work for Him too. We need to reach out to everybody else. And if we feel called that we need to smile at this person that we don't know, that smile might be God showing up for them. If you see somebody in the elevator in that very awkward time when you're going from floor number 2 to floor number 10, but yet you feel very called to say something to that person or just to offer them a good day, that might be God showing up through you. God could be showing up through you in so many ways. Sometimes they're huge, but sometimes they're just through a smile. That is what we will be discussing on CatholicRevolver.com in the Just Show Up segment. Now please do go and find out more about the Hopeful Hearts Ministry, where I bring the hope of Christ's light and love to those who are suffering. At HopefulHeartsMinistry.com, you can find more of my blog, Just Show Up, and you can find other articles and other exciting things to look at, videos and YouTube videos and that sort of thing that can hopefully help you on your own journey to living as a survivor and coming into that fullness of God's hope and love. I look forward to just meeting with you, and please sign up for my Facebook or Twitter. And I look forward to this time on CatholicRevolver.com, and please get in touch with me. God bless.